fucking... What's his ass? I forget his name. Glitter Bronze Brotherhood stole fucking magic helmet that makes the fucking things stop being... You can watch the other video if you really want to know. Anyway, so we gotta chase that fucker who stole the thing. I'm so on point today. Anyway. Level fuck up. Oh, that's so fucking awful. Mother's embrace, Jesus. I like Ebb. I really do. This seems more practical. This seems like it would take a while. It's kind of like, so I guess this is like Doom, maybe, and you know, like, or in like Final Fantasy, the Doom status. I'll take this. It's... Yeah, I gotta level up. Now, tricky part. That could be useful. Alright, yeah, it's taken care of. Alright. Okay. I gotta ask Tear Smasher. Raetommon. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, he also kidnapped the chick who made the thing. Where... Tears... Where the fuck did Tear Smasher go? God damn it. You're not Tear Smasher. He probably didn't move, I just forgot where the fuck he is. He was on the ground, wasn't he? Where is... No enemies. No exits. No key characters, that would be helpful. Is he not a key character? I mean, did he leave this area for no inexplicable reason? Shit. take fucking forever, god damn it. Okay. Am I missing him? Did he go away? Fuck it. World map. Where am I? I'm not a cacophony. Not there. Sunset Spire. He'd probably be there, because that's where the other... That's where the other fucking that's where he was, like, stationed. I mean, is he craftier than that? I don't know. This whole plan seems fucking retarded, because... I mean, if he's trying to win the people's favor, that's not gonna work. If he wants to fight off the Bane, that's gonna be a bitch, because he lost like a giant chunk of his men. So, doing this stupid raid thing. I mean, he's clearly an idiot. But... Shit, how am I supposed to fucking know where goddamn Tear Smasher is? I mean, I can't leave right now, so he must logically be here. Fuck. God damn it. Where the fuck? I mean, this is serves no point. It's just gonna make me wander around looking for... Where the fuck was he? He didn't move. I mean, I guess he moved. Why would he move? Shit. I could have sworn he was fucking over here. Why is he not over here now? How am I supposed to find out where he is? You're Scarlet Fury. You're generic NPC. Is he just around here and I'm being stupid? Why do you not have a quest? No. Where is he? God damn it. I guess Eldian's house, maybe. Maybe he's in there for some fucking reason. Or loading screens. Yeah, I have that. Now I'm looking at these for no fucking reason. They don't have any abilities? That's dumb. Wait, no. Okay, there he is. Getting in here for no goddamn reason. Alright. Raetommon, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm has disappeared. This is terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? Raetommon stole the Magebane helm and captured Tyranny. Motherless fucks. That is a great insult. Motherless fucks, I will see them bleed. Tear Smasher turns and stomps toward the door. I need to find something to stab. I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe, but a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become a wake. Eldian shakes his head, and without Tyranny, there's no chance of getting another helm. My friends, please go back to your homes for now. The Fate Binder has taken care of the invaders. Everyone has the same voice. This can't be happening. It just can't. Archie mutters the words quietly as he moves toward the door.
Fate Binder, come speak to me before you leave Levian's Crossing. I have some, let's say, special supplies you'll be interested in seeing.
I'm proud of that voice. I hate to add... Wait, what was... I just did it, I fucking forgot. I hate to add a request upon a request, Fate Binder, but I would ask one more thing of you. The recent attack was horrific, and there are a lot of folks that are in a bit of trouble now. Lohara lost some of her men in the attack. She was stretched thin before it all, so I'm sure she's going to need all the help she can get. Some townsmen have also gone missing. I've no doubt your assistance could be useful to all of them, so it wouldn't be too much trouble. Please ask the townsfolk if they need your help. He makes a formal bow. I know we have no right to ask this of you, but I know you can help where no one else can, because you're the fucking protagonist, and regardless of whatever your fucking job is, nobody can solve their own goddamn problems, and we need you. I don't mean to be so salty. That's what an RPG is, so whatever. Come on.
What exactly did they expect to have it?
No, that voice is terrible. What? Shit. I can't do women's voices. It's weird. I know. What exactly did they expect to have happen? You have a nice piece of iron in plain view, and you're just asking to have it swiped. Nobody thought to, I don't know, tie it down or something. I know we're asking a lot, Fate Binder. If there's anything I can do to help you... I like he just fucking ignores her. It was about the recent attack. Horrible. It's all just horrible. He shakes his head. What's on your mind, Fate Binder? Alright. Any idea? The Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can easily point to one location, I'm afraid. Haven's full of thick forested caravan routes and river crossings. They like to make themselves at home at places like that for days at a time, and then just when word reaches travelers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. I mean, they're not that crafty. I mean, they're fucking bosses. He needs all the help he can get right now. I doubt Raetommon would continue that routine with Tyranny and Magebane in tow, though rumor has it that he sometimes moves through the old walls, which, on account of it being absolutely daft, probably means that it's true. He shrugs. This is a long-winded way for me to say that I'm in the dark here. Sorry, Fate Binder. Going up to the attack. Well, I'm afraid there's been some tension here and there with Brotherhood, but by and large, they've never attacked people in the settlement. They actually had their fair share of admirers here, believe it or not. We have at least a dozen dead, more wounded. Most folks stayed inside and got out of harm's way, but everyone's rattled. He gingerly rubs a bandage wrapped around his head, wincing as he does. The attack didn't make a lick of sense. Who's to say that Raymond might not return for more? Truth be told, Fatebinder, I'm much more concerned about that helm than Brotherhood on a rampage. It's true that we survived here for a long time without magical protection, but that situation could change as soon as you blink. But I got this many years ago. Thankfully, Bane attacks were few and far between then. The wounded bandages on forearm and bicep. These I got in separate attacks in the last 2 months. Something is driving the Bane out of those old walls. Why do you think Zedenya was ordered to come here and deliver that fancy helmet? Okay, so the situation's getting worse. Why do you think the brother attack? He snorts, frustration evident in his voice. I think it's safer to say that Raetommon attacked, though perhaps they're one and the same. They've been around long enough to know how to spot the weed that'll strangle your crops. That man has always carried a bit of poison inside him, even before Kairos kicked the Brotherhood out. Raetommon once burned a village to the ground to kill a rival that was hiding there with the help of some sympathetic folks. He said that the villagers raised arms against them, but that's a load of pig shit. He did it because he was obsessed with getting vengeance and never lets go of his obsessions. This rival wronged him before, so he left no stone unturned until she was dust in the ground. Consequences be damned. Whatever fool notion compelled him to order his men to come to Lethian's Crossing and steal Magebane, I guarantee you, has everything to do with that obsessiveness. He hasn't changed all these years. There's something big he wants, rest assured, and right now we're all in his way. Interesting question. Truth be told, the Forgebound and the Bronze Brotherhood never really got along. The Ironworkers think of themselves as artisans and see Brotherhood soldiers as dim-witted thugs that aren't worthy of their fancy swords. The Brotherhood, for their part, see the Forgebound as docile servants of the Overlord, happy to trade their dignity for regular meals in a steam-filled prison they call the Forge. I'm reading too much. I don't know if Raetommon aimed to take Zedenya. Why the fuck would he? Quite frankly, she's just as likely to cave his head in with her hammer on any given day. Whether he planned it or not, giving the Forgebound their comeuppance is such a fucking weird word. Is that spelled right? I don't know. I see it so in print so rarely. Their comeuppance is probably something he'd wanted for years. I've heard rumblings about that. Word is that their leader is a paranoid sort. He sees conspiracy and betrayal at every turn. I've seen a few of his lieutenants come and go. Pretty sure they're not all falling in battle. Oh, the man you're following, how long do you think it'll be before someone else tries to stake a claim? I've known some Brotherhood men and women in my time. I never call them wholesome, but not all of them are arse-wipes. Why can't you just say asswipe? Why do British people spell ass with an R? I don't think they pronounce it differently. No. This move by Raetommon is going to rub some of his folks the wrong way. Well, yeah, because he got a lot of them fucking killed. And now I was expecting them to fight off a magic problem. So, yeah. What else? Oh, I guess I fucking don't. Archie in bronze. Where the fuck is he? Oh, these are just my guys, alright. Yeah, can't carry that again. Yeah, okay, there's no way to carry more of that, alright. Water. More loading screens. Back. Can I talk? Oh. Talk to Tear Smasher, I guess. You did well to defeat those Brotherhood idiots who raided the crossing. If we had more conscripts like you, maybe a few things would actually get done around here. I just might. I'm getting reports of disfavored soldiers moving through the region. My men spotted a group of them in a nearby village. This is unacceptable. This land belongs to the voices of Narat, and I will not be the one that fails to keep it secure and brings and I will not be the one that fails to keep it secure and brings wrath brings wrath down on us, whatever. I want to say drawn upon us, but whatever. Destroy them. I will send a message to the disfavored that we are not to be trifled with. Free any captive villages you find and convince them that they are safer in the chorus. Alright. If only all members of the chorus could be convinced to shed blood as easily. Return to me when they are destroyed and the villagers freed. It's the danger of battle, Fatebinder. He'll live. Now, do you have something important to ask me, or are you here simply to question my fighting skills? Alright. Beautus. Welcome, friend. What brings you to my humble trading post? Have a certain something in mind or just browsing? And I'll just fucking shop, I guess. Most certainly, have a look. I'll just sell shit. These are... Well, has wounds. Alright. Yeah, just sell this. There's no function other than to be sold. Alright, that's useful. When critically hit. I'll sell this 'cause it's trash now. Yeah, I think I wanted to... Alright, yeah, get out of there. Come on. Jesus. This game is such a ram hog. No, this one. A little different, I guess. Accessory. Plus 10 subterfuge. See if that works for her. I think that works for her. So it's the same thing. Yeah, she's... Gore thrust. What does this do? More range. Jesus, so much fucking comparing shit. Arch bronze. Alright, take your sweet fucking time getting here. Alright. Now what? Fate Binder, thank you for coming. Well, that's not the voice.
Fate Binder, thank you for coming. I'm sorry we couldn't speak under better circumstances. Hudson Bronze at your service. What can I do for you?
Like, just say leave farewell.
You said you wanted to see.
Oh, no, that's... Yeah, this voice is annoying you. Yes, this is simply unacceptable. I've sent notice to Narat regarding the theft and kidnapping. While I await a response, you should search for the forge-bound master. If we can recover her, Narat is bound to be more forgiving. Speaking as someone who has dealt with Narat for some time, I recommend you sort out this mess immediately, and after you do, you might want to think about an offering or two to appease the boss. You know the kind he loves most, fascinating personalities. I can guarantee you that he'll want to speak to this Raetommon fellow. Eldian too, come to think of it. That old man's rather attuned to the comings and goings of this place. Better that he share some wisdom with the voices, right? I feel like Narat his head is going to explode or something at some point. I'm sure that's going to come to a head in the plot, but you know. Narat... You're not so worried about how Narat will respond. Why didn't you tell him? Because if he ever found out that I withheld information from him, things could turn out even worse for me. Trust me. Fighting the Master before Narat even has time to get mad is the only way to handle this. with the least amount of death. Look for the Forge Bound Master. I'm not sure. I've heard reports of the Brotherhood hiding inside the old walls, but I don't think you should run headlong into what could be a large Brotherhood force. They've also recently been seen to the vicinity of Deserter's March. It might be a good idea to check that route first and see if you can gather any information about the Brotherhood inside the old walls. What can you tell me about Deserter's March? Deserter's March is now unlocked on the world map. Nothing much, really, I'm sorry. If I can sell there, I have no reason to go there. Eldian would be able to tell you. This is his home. To run back and forth the fucking NPCs. Bronze. Alright. Okay. Forge bound. Forge bound merchant. Is it up here? Where's he hiding? Is Biotis the Forge Bound? I guess he is. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Enemy. Eldian's house. I feel like Lethian's Crossing will fucking hate me if I let Narat eat Eldian's brain. And I feel like Raetommon... Is Raetommon, like, good at anything? He just seems kind of paranoid and fucking stupid. Right. And while I'm here, just thinking of this. She doesn't have any accessories. I might as well just give her this. May the sounds of peace and the jangling of rings follow you in all things. It's empty, desolate, and swampy. People don't normally go there, which is why the Brotherhood use it for travel. There's a chance of running into someone on the road. If Raetommon is heading anywhere, he's like to be using the march to get there. Okay. Alright. I guess I can't move the camera anywhere. Again, yes. Jesus. So I guess... Okay, we can finally get the fuck out of here. Missives. The war. Dear Badass McEdgelord, the court is all abuzz with the news of the Civil War. Representatives of the chorus and the disfavored are having little shouting matches in front of Tunon. The petitioners to the court seem swept up in talks of who will crush whom, and when Tunon will bring down the gavel and stop the fighting. What has me more intrigued is the other story out of Endrian's Well. Tunon sends you on what I thought was going to be a one-way trip to the well, and not only do you live, you somehow claimed the mountain spire, and you broke Kairos' edict too. Such things make a little civil war seem so trivial in comparison, at least to those who can separate the message from the noise. Tell me, What was it like to break the edict? And how is it you took control of the spire? Fatebinder Rogalus. I guess that's it. Tunon pissed him off a little bit. Alright. Now, hopefully we can just get the fuck out of here. All right. Well, that was a surprisingly short load time compared to what I've been dealing with earlier.
Have a look here. Have a look here.
I should say that scouting mode. Traders. So Raetommon, alright. Raider, alright. Can I talk to you? Talk to you, dude? Come on. I guess not. I can just take their shit. Moron's brother Mace. Is one-handed? I guess it is. This rolled scrap of parchment tucked away. Are suspicious, cannot deliver reports. Come to the march in a fortnight. Look for rusted blade and shield. Alright. Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here along with a small pile of gear. Alright, whatever. It wasn't that important, I guess.
See that?
Yep. Visible boots. Potion of invisibility and coward's contingency. I feel like I'm gonna have to choose between Verse and Ebb at some point, and that's probably true, because... But the problem is I kind of like both of them. I feel like this is the kind of game where, like, shit inevitably comes more and more to a head between factions. I'm going slow so I don't set off a fucking trap. Crude map. Alright. Take all. Myrick.
Sorry, I can't.
Fuck you.
Curious.
I feel like I should be able to loot this. Maybe if my, like, subterfuge was higher. My subterranean fudge was higher. Cheese and mead. Classic combination. I mean, it probably is. I wouldn't know. Fucking show-offy deer. Alright. Agent's reports, alright. This bundle of pages. Jesus. Is this as long as I think it is? Alright. The rocky crevice that deserves march contained a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named HB. The letters record details, observations of Brotherhood operations. Starting a few span back, the author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the Old Walls near Twin Rivers. The spy was able to observe Raetommon on a number of occasions and notes that the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in the strange environment and unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agent notes that several sages were brought to Raetommon, likely unwittingly, in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the Old Walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. Last letter appears to have been written in haste, the ink smeared in a number of spots. Had to leave, lifted sage notes and magic scrolls to set back enemy plans. R is likely greater threat than thought. Joined wilderness patrols, but absence from Old Walls will be noticed. Documents hidden soon into tunic. Route will intersect with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw. Alright. Alright. So we're probably getting at the opportunity to overthrow Raetommon if we so desire. Replace him with somebody else. Alright. Locke. Alright. Raetommon is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have had to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Raetommon needs the helmet if we want to keep Lethian's Crossing out of Cairo's hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter, and now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helmet isn't returned, the Bane will overwhelm it. You should settle this by fighting each other. No. Everyone calm down. Locke looks back at you and reconciles. You are right, Fatebinder. Hedrist. Have your men lower their weapons, and I will have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed, if at all possible. Alright.
On it.
First things first. Take your shit. Yeah. Oh. My loot. I didn't mean to... Oh well. Alright. Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach and holds up his hands. Fatebinder, I know the recent events in Lethian's Crossing were unusual as well as regrettable. In light of Raetommon's actions forcing your hand, we will overlook all the Brotherhood blood on your sword. Right now, the important thing is to convince Mirek that Raetommon doesn't have anyone's best interests in mind, and his insatiable need to be the victor is going to kill us all. These are Raetommon's methods. Alright. No. We might be mercenaries, but we aren't murderers. Mirek is a loyalist, so he follows Raetommon's orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Mirek isn't an evil person, he just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated, alright. Maybe you can talk some sense to him if he isn't careful. He's going to get a lot more people killed. There is nothing more terrifying than blind faith in flawed leaders. Alright. You know where I might find... If I only knew... That's why he wanted the fucking Zidania or whatever her name was. If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. Raetommon has become increasingly unstable since Kairos' forces took Lethian's crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood. We can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of a forge-bound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kairos' forces on the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Deserter's March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kairos men in the area. Something is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. I was reporting every sighting to Raetommon, telling him it was no longer safe to stay here with all the disfavored around, but Raetommon wouldn't hear of leaving. It's only a matter of time before they show up in force and kill all of us. The last time I heard anything from Raetommon, he was talking about taking extreme measures to keep Lethian's crossing out of Kairos' hands. With the theft of the Magebane helm, I think Raetommon is planning on using the Bane. I don't know how, and I'm terrified to see what he will do. Alright. Do you know where I might find Raetommon? I had no idea. Merrick probably does, though. I gotta be careful because... Merrick. Raetommon doesn't trust you, Fatebonder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? That were possible, Raetommon... I hit 2. Raetommon would already have found a way, but you are welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you want to know? Why are you in Deserter's March? Raetommon sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I can find. I assumed that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he will have to tell you. He doesn't want to talk to you. They must have been traitors of the Bronze Brotherhood. More to himself than to you. Traitors of the Bronze Brotherhood. Otherwise Raetommon wouldn't have killed them. That has to be the reason. He's a good leader. Oh, what little lore I have. I think versus us. You might have a point, Fatebinder, but I still don't trust your motives. I'm not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. Must have been traitors of the Bronze Brotherhood. Yes. We are in the middle of war, Fatebinder. People die. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motivations. No, he's doing what's best for Lethian's crossing. Alright. Alright. walls at Twin Rivers. Raetommon went into the old walls at Twin Rivers, and before you ask, I don't know what he's doing there, but even if you follow him, you won't find him because you don't have the keystone. He's not a Right. Have you had any luck convincing Mirak to stop blindly following Raetommon? Mirak, think about what it used to mean to be a brother, and what the Brotherhood used to be. The Raetommon we knew would never do these horrible things to his own men. You will die if you keep with him. But he has never led us wrong, Locke. Don't you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? I'm not gonna be a dick this time. 1. Bronze Brotherhood, or no. Raetommon may have his flaws, but I am a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader regardless of his shortcomings. I'm sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death. Oh shit. God damn it. Why did I just zoom over right down there? Alright. Why are you terrified? Try this.
Ready?
Alright. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. I feel like there was, but whatever. Raetommon needs to pay for what he has done to his people. If you want to find Raetommon, search Mirak. If anyone knows where that madman has gone, he would. Locked on the world map. Nite. That's one of the keystones Raetommon uses to enter the old walls of Twin Rivers. If Mirak has a keystone, Raetommon must be there. Okay. I don't know if I followed the logic. But, oh, you doing all right there? You okay? You need to sit down.
On it.
All right. What are your plans now? Welby? Okay. I have no clue until the issue with Raetommon is dealt with. I know of nowhere I can go. For now, we will remain here and out of Raetommon's gaze. Stay quiet. My hope is he will forget about us. Alright, that's not a good plan. Kalia, you have a name. Kalia, the young woman. What in Kairos' bloated bladder do you want? That's odd. Wilderness, that's odd. Oh, okay, sorry for afraid I say anything. March anyway. Doing my part is what I'm doing. I'm going to do a march to join the Bronze Brotherhood. You can do to stop me. I'm willing to do. Raetommon is not what you think he is. He's even a murderer. He's not. Alright. What? No, you, Raetommon and I were never a thing, item, whatever you want to call it. This is my brother a long time ago. My brother was much happier when Raetommon was around. Back then, he didn't spend so much time worrying about me. Now I try to live my life. I want Callian to have that happiness again. If Callian and Raetommon can become friends again, my brother will leave me alone. They'll be free to explore the tears. Alright. Don't get me wrong, I love my brother, but he can be a little overbearing at times, more so recently with the conflict between the Brotherhood and Kairos. I think it just reminds him of what he's lost in recent years. I just want to be free to live my own life, away from Callian, away from everyone. I want to explore the Tears. I've spent my entire life in Lethian's Crossing, because until recently I was considered too young to travel alone. Now that I'm old enough, I want to get out and see what's going out there. My brother's barely lets me leave to travel to the nearby villages, let alone go. Okay, so her brother's just kind of a over-controlling dick, alright. I think I have. I'm so afraid to face it until now. Make your own choices. Wait, I never gave you my fucking name. Alright. I'm not sure it'll work, but I'll try. Thank you, badass Mick Edgelord. I will return to Lethian's Crossing to talk to my brother. Quest, return to Callion. Jesus. So. All right. I wish there's a way we could have not had fucking Mira killed. Brotherhood killed. Help before they kill us all. Calm yourself. Explain. The Scourges. They swarmed us from every direction. The first brother, Raetommon, he entered the old walls, and shortly after the Bane swarmed us. We've been cut off from base camp. Welby tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Raetommon vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors of the old walls Old walls sealed shut. The door to the old walls. You didn't hear what I said? The Bane are attacking us. I don't care how to get inside right now. I have bigger problems to deal with. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight, and victory will be ours. Back toward the battle. Alright, sweet. Get loyalty then. I think you'll find a few things bring folk together like a common threat. Without our help, they're probably doomed. With your help, they'll most likely live and maybe, just maybe, even thank us. Oh, who am I kidding? I wager my rings on copious claims of, well, we would have won without. Yeah, alright, yeah. Eb's my favorite character so far. So more fucking Bane. Alright, did I get this? No, I didn't. Singer. Where's the Okay, here we go.
You ready?
Alright. Sweet. You fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side of the battlefield. By the Brotherhood, who knows how much worse that might have gone without your help. I am Brother Kalis. I apologize that there wasn't time for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to Twin Rivers. I can only assume you're here for Raetommon. What happened here were Raetommon's plans for Lethian's Crossing. I wish I knew. Raetommon said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Raetommon standing there at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us and he was smiling. Then the doors closed and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. God damn it, I wish Mirek was still alive. He did the entrance. The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn Scourge are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you have to go around. You won't have much luck with getting inside, since Raetommon sealed the entrance behind him. Welby might be able to help you, though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. Okay.
On it.
Come on. No, F5, everybody. Alright. What's this? Kangaroo braid. That's good. 1% health every 6 seconds. Alright. Definitely taking it.
Sorry, I can't.
And I don't know how long this video is going to wind up being, but I think I'm going to call it quits for now. Like, I wasted a lot of time in loading screens. So, let's see next time. Will I beat Raetommon? Will Raetommon get his brain eaten by Narat? Will my computer not melt? Let's find out next time on Bus of Tyranny.